Hi guys. After having a day off yesterday, just walking around town, relaxing, having coffee and so on, it was time to explore a bit on the bike today. It's just before noon, and the winds are much calmer now. The flags are showing some wind, but it's much more manageable than when I came to Akureyri in the last episode. Today is a slow and easy day. I ride from Akureyri to Hrafnagil. From there I ride to the ring road, through the Vaðlaheiðargöng tunnel, then over Víkurskarð mountain pass and all the way north to Grenivík. Then back to Akureyri, riding through Sólbarðseyri, and finally up to Hlíðarfjall skiing area before calling it a day. There on the left is Hof, the cultural house of Akureyri. And up there on the right is the old theatre in Akureyri and some other older houses as well. There on the right is the ice hockey rink, and this is the motorcycle museum, cool place. And at the local airport there is an airplane museum. I am heading into Eyjafjörður, the beautiful green valley packed with farmland. There is a hot spring area in Eyjafjörður, and the pipes transfer hot water from there to Akureyri. Along the valley is this big river, Eyjafjörðurá. It holds stocks of Arctic char and sea trout. Today, because of the warm weather, it's muddy like a glacial river. Roadwork queue. The bunch is being escorted through the roadwork area. The roadwork is mostly brand new Cocoa Puffs, so the bike moves from side to side, and then some soft gravel that the bike sinks a bit into. I ride into the village of Hrafnagil. First thing I see on the right is the Christmas house with Santa Claus. There's a shop there with Christmas stuff, open all year. A bit further I stop to enjoy being around, taking a few pictures and in general enjoying being alive. And take a selfie. Hrafnagil is a friendly little place with its school, sports center and a swimming pool. I ride on, leave Hrafnagil. I take a left here. They are making a new road around the village, so I'm expecting more road work. And here we go again. Soft gravel, Cocoa Puffs and a single lane bridge. The river should be clear, but look how dirty it is. It's not easy fishing in it now. Roadwork finished. There is Hrafnagil behind me. I'm turning towards north, direction of Akureyri again. Look at the beautiful countryside. In the distance, across the valley, we see Kristnes. There is a museum about tuberculosis hospital that was there. There's still some hospital activity, a farm, and some more activity there. Oh no, more Cocoa Puffs roadwork. I must be getting used to this by now. There is an escort through the roadwork here as well. Juicy tar. Escort's over, I'm on my own now. Now Akureyri is ahead, but on the other side of the fjord. To the right is the forest lagoon, Skógarböðin. I decided to take the tunnel through the mountain and then the mountain pass back. First though, I take a short break. So I ride into the tunnel with Akureyri behind me. The tunnel is free for motorbikes, but not for cars. Then I ride out of the tunnel into Fnjóskadalur Valley. No storm this time. In order to get to the Víkurskarð mountain pass, I have to turn left towards north and ride along the river Fnjóská for a while. Straight on takes me to where I came from in episode 4. It's a very beautiful valley, Fnjóskadalur, and the river is beautiful too. I'm starting to ride up the pass. It's no Stelvio, quite easy to ride, but can be harsh during winter. I have reached the top, and there is Santa, a reminder of the Christmas house I passed earlier in Hrafnagil. And I start my descent. Already there are some views over Eyjafjörður. Moving down, you can see the different color of the sea. Blue closer, brownish further away. The brown color comes from the rivers on the other side. Because it has been so warm, the snow in the mountain melts and brings some mud and sand with it, giving this brown color. I have come down from Víkurskarð mountain pass and I will turn right to ride towards Grenivík. You can see the road below on the right. A tight right turn and then I head north again. Nice cliffs there, above the horses. Down there is the farm Istavik. They have a put and take pond where you can go fishing and you pay by the kilogram you catch. It can be fun for kids as the pond is usually well stocked. There you see the pond. The land is a bit steep there, both above and below, but the farmers, they use every bit of land possible. The mountain ahead is Kaldbakur, and in the distance we can see the estuary of Fnjóská, the river I rode along just before. I decide to stop a bit at Laufás. There is a church there and a museum showing interesting old buildings, and there is also a cafe there, I believe. Thank God this is not oil from my bike. I try to remember to clean the lens whenever I stop. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. I leave Laufás, turn left to continue north. And here is the estuary of Fnjóská again. And now I cross Fnjóská, quite a river. To go to Grenivík, I turn left. To the right is a gravel road leading back to the tunnel eventually. There are not so many motorcycles around, not much traffic actually, but here's one bike I pass. To the right is a path or a gravel road to Fjörður, a deserted valley. Probably pretty fun to ride on an adventure bike. Some river crossings as well there. This time it's still closed due to snow. I wouldn't have gone there anyway on my bike. A bit further and I start to see the village of Grenivík. I ride slowly through town, almost to the harbor, before turning around. Then I just have to stop for a moment to take in the fantastic view. This is a shop and a restaurant. I decided to stop there for a cup of coffee. After a decent cafe latte, I leave Kontorin, the restaurant, and leave Grenivík. Mostly, I take the same route back. Svalbarðsströnd is green and beautiful to ride, but sometimes too much traffic. I decide to go down to Svalbarðseyri, a really small village, just a ride through. Enjoy the views of the mountains. I ride down to the sea before turning around and riding back to Akureyri. I'm riding towards Akureyri from Svalbarðseyri and start seeing Akureyri ahead on the other side of the fjord. There is the tunnel I went through earlier. The view over over Akureyri is spectacular from this place. Above the town is the local skiing area, Hlíðarfjall. I want to check it out. Up there is Hlíðarfjall, the skiing area. There's a nice tarmac road up there. First I have to cross the river Glerá. Then after the roundabout, it's uphill. The road up there is not so bad. A few bends and some nice views. It surprised me how many cars were up there. It turns out the ski lift is used for bicycle riders. They take the lift up and then ride their bikes down again, just like skiers in wintertime. And then I'm up as far as I can ride. I stop for a while, take in the view and take a few pictures. It's time to leave and ride to Akureyri again. This is a nice skiing area. I spent a lot of time there in my younger years. And just look at the fantastic view over Akureyri from up here. This was a fantastic and relaxing day of riding. In the next episode, I ride to some nice fishing villages. I ride a single lane tunnel and I visit a deserted valley.